President Trump would not be in the White House except for Wisconsin, and Wisconsin wouldn't have gone except for Kenosha. This was the county that flipped the state that really got the president elected, perhaps maybe the most politically important county in the United States in 2016, arguably. But the governor, Scott Walker, has been in office long before that. In fact, 2010, faced an uphill climb, recall vote, protests, legislative fights, unemployment that went up to near 10%. It's now 3.1%. I don't need to tell you that, one of the lowest rates in the United States, Governor Walker. How much of this recovery is statewide in your initiatives versus D.C. and what's happening in Congress?
Well, a lot of it started obviously before any of the changes. Certainly we appreciate the changes that the president's administration's made in terms of regulations. The last 6 months, the cabinet's been outstanding. But we started this years ago. Companies like Kittle Manufacturing, where we're at right now, where they make industrial lights, one of the great companies in the country, they moved up from Illinois because they saw the change. We're a state where the tax burden's gone down, the regulatory environment's improved, frivolous lawsuits have gone away, the workforce has improved. You look at all the people here working. These are families benefiting all throughout, not just Kenosha, but all throughout the state of Wisconsin. And we've got good news that just came recently.
The president has tweeted out recently about 1 million jobs across America being created. Do you feel like there is a little credit trying to be taken by the White House?
You know, Ronald Reagan once said it's amazing what you can get done if you don't care who gets credit for it. We're willing to share it. We've done good things here. Local folks in Kenosha County, southeastern Wisconsin, the state have all worked together. It's why not only Jim Hawkins and the team from Kittle came here, but why we just announced recently Foxconn, one of the world's largest companies, is going to be coming here to southeastern Wisconsin as well.
Are you going to get the incentive package passed? Because the state legislature has to vote on that for Foxconn to come.
They do. 13,000 jobs paying over $53,000 a year plus benefits, $10 billion economic investment over the next 15 years. That's going to be on top of that another $10.5 billion in payroll. The trade-off is $3 billion in incentives that they pay as they grow. It's a good deal. I think the state legislature is going to go along.
When will the vote happen, do you think?
We'll get it done this month.
You know, it will be in August.
And the great thing is you've got Democrats and Republicans in this part of the state working together because they know when you talk about these kind of jobs, it doesn't matter what party you are. People and families benefit from it.
But the critics will say, you know what, Governor Walker, you're buying growth. You're literally taking what they'll call corporate welfare, taking money away from schools and roads to sort of bribe companies to come here.
Well, you look over the last 6 years since I've been governor, we went from 9.2% unemployment back at the beginning of 2010. You mentioned we're now down in June down to 3.1%. More people are employed in the state than ever before, and the state budget that's just starting for the next 2 years, we actually put more money into schools than we've ever put, more actual dollars into schools than ever before, more into our technical colleges, places like Gateway, which helped. We
were there yesterday.
That's right. We actually announced this new structure there about 3 years ago because they're one of the leading technical colleges in the country. They're going to help us grow here. And we don't care whether it's 13,000 jobs like Foxconn or 13 jobs. We're going to help employers big and small grow.
You're confident that'll get done. Two quick questions to end it. Do corporate credits really pay off in the long run with growth? And are you going to run for president in 2020?
Not running for anything but re-election, which I haven't announced officially, but I'm ready to run for governor in 2018. I'm going to fill my term out for the next 4 years. I love being governor. When you've got a state like this, there's nothing better than being governor out there. And yeah, they play a role. It's not the only thing. The tax credits are something that's just you have to play with. Texas, which has no income tax, is one of the best business climates for years, for decades now, has tax credits. We got to compete with that, but we also have to have a great workforce. We have to have right to work. We have to have a good regulatory environment. We have to cut taxes, which we've done on businesses, employers, and individuals, and property taxes. All those things are why people should come to the state of Wisconsin, not just to do business. Come to travelwisconsin.com and see what a great place it is to tour.
I knew you were going to get that in there, Governor Walker. Travel Wisconsin. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Governor Walker, Scott Walker.